a few students around here to have to give a performance tonight. We're really excited for this performance. Let's give everybody a round of applause before we get started here. And actually, as I give my introduction, I'm going to come on down here to where the jazz band is, because we're going to start with the jazz band. Would it be okay if we turned house lights on for the performance? So the jazz band could, look at this, even better. Love it. All right, so I appreciate all you parents. I appreciate parents, families, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, neighbors, friends, everybody that's come out for the performance. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you waiting, and those of us that were playing around with the QR code and realizing that it wasn't quite what it was supposed to be. It should be what it's supposed to be now. There are QR codes up on the screens here for this evening's program, so by all means, take a quick snap and peruse through the program as we go throughout the concert. I do want to start off, I apologize, I'm an educator. I do want to start off by doing a little bit of teaching right now. It is very customary in a performance setting like this for audience members to follow certain expectations. And I want to just make sure that we're all on the same page with what's expected of everybody. Students, that includes you. When a performance is going on, when music is being heard, our attention and focus should be on the music and not on anything else. So I would politely ask us to refrain from conversation with anybody around us during a performance. I also ask us to refrain from moving around the auditorium during a performance as well. That can be quite distracting and kind of pull our attention away from the performances that are going on. If there is an emergency, obviously, try to discreetly take care of that as quickly as possible. But I do expect the students to stay in place throughout performances, and I expect the audience, families as well, to do that. Please applaud the performers when they are done performing. All right, yeah, one more round of applause for them. These students have worked incredibly hard to prepare for tonight's performance, and we want to make sure that they get the credit that they deserve for it. If there is any emergencies that need to be taken care of, if you do need to get up during a performance, if you go to the back of the auditorium and music starts as you are heading back to your seat, I'm going to ask you to hang out in the back of the auditorium for a few minutes until the performance is done, and then in between pieces, you can move your way back to your seats. All right? Quick reminder, 6th grade families, that when they are done performing, I'll give you another reminder when they're done. When they are done performing, they're going to come join you in the audience. Not sitting up in the front rows like the 7th and 8th grade students do, so please make sure that you have some space for them and their instruments, unless they play large instruments, in your area. All right, we're going to start with the jazz band. This is an ensemble made up of 7th and 8th grade students. We're a very cheerful bunch tonight, it seems. We're going to start off with Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. One, two, three. All right, the next piece is a classic George Gershwin song from Anything Goes. This is Someone to Watch Over Me. Let's give a particular round of applause to Jacob Mitchell, Camden Anstrop, and Leah Kalinsky, 8th graders solos in that performance. All right, so at this time, I'm going to invite the 7th and 8th grade jazz band students to return to their classes, and I'm going to head back up on stage for the 6th graders. All right. So we have the 6th grade students on stage right now. These students, their classes are split up by woodwind and percussion and brass. And I'm very thankful of the counselors at East for allowing me the opportunity to have those classes separated the way that they are, because it gives me the opportunity to give these students some targeted instruction on their instruments in a like instrument kind of setting. I've taught in situations in the past where I've had flute, clarinet, saxophone, 3 different kinds of saxophones, trumpets, trombones, baritones, tubas, percussion, anything under the kitchen sink. And it's a doable situation, but it is much easier, and I can give much more direct instruction to the students the way that they are currently. So I'm very appreciative of our counseling department for that. And that is to say that when these students started this school year, they had no idea how to play any of the instruments that they are holding on stage right now. And the 6th grade families can probably attest to the sounds that were coming out of their instruments throughout the past couple of months. I do apologize. But we've been working really hard in class to kind of get them on track with how to create characteristic sounds or the sounds that the instruments are supposed to make or are intended to make, and put music together with that too. So they've been working really hard. I'm really, really proud of the progress that they've made this school year so far. I'm really excited to see what we do moving forward. And we have 3 pieces that we're going to perform for you tonight. We're going to start off with a piece that actually appears in our book, and that would be Jingle Bells. Try that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, so that's kind of an example of the middle of our journey. More recently, it's an interesting situation with the sequence of the books of where we end up hitting certain songs throughout the year. We actually hit that one like early October. which is fine. That's actually pretty common. But I just kind of chuckle to myself whenever we flip to that page in the book, and I'm like, all right, Jingle Bells, about 2 months early. But we're going to perform another piece for you tonight. It's called First Winter Suite. Now, another kind of educational opportunity here for audience members. This piece is made up of 4 movements, and we're going to perform 3 of them. We're going to perform Seasons Sounding Fanfare, Roof Riffs, and Escaping the Abominable Snowman. Now, in a situation where there are multiple movements, it is very customary to hold applause until the overall piece has concluded. So, even though there's going to be some silence and some gaps in between the performances, please hold your applause until the very end of the piece. All right, and the final piece that the sixth graders will perform tonight is a holiday classic. You know it, you love it. It's kind of becoming an East Middle School tradition for the sixth graders to perform this piece at this performance. So please enjoy our final piece, which is Angels We Have Heard on High. All right, so sixth grade students, you're going to grab your music, you're going to grab your instruments, you're going to exit the stage on this side, and then seventh grade, you can come on up. All right, please join me in welcoming the 7th graders to the stage. We've got a few selections for you tonight. One you probably will absolutely recognize, and one you've probably never heard of before. And so we're going to start off with Feliz Navidad. So as you can tell, the music gets more complicated, more things going on in the music as they go on. These students have a year's worth of experience under their belt. Last year, just like the 6th graders are this year, they were separated woodwind and brass. This year in 7th grade, they are combined with all instruments throughout 2 separate classes. So we talk more about ensemble skills or playing together, hearing different parts and how those parts interact with each other and all that kind of stuff in 7th grade. 6th grade is a lot of kind of the basics of how to play the instrument. 7th grade, we dive into how do we combine those sounds together. So you heard a really, really great job of that with Feliz Navidad. And we're going to move on to our second piece, which is called Snowscape. Go. All right, seventh graders, grab your music, head on over this way off the stage, and eighth graders, prepare to take the stage. Everybody all together? Count that. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, go. One, two, ready, go. You are all very sharp. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. You are done. Here, good, together, 2, ready, go. Even closer. Good more. Concert C, concert F, concert F. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 1, 2, ready, go. Please join me in welcoming the 8th graders to the stage. So, the musical journey that the band students go on at East Middle School. 6th grade is all about what can I do on my instrument. 7th grade is how does my instrument relate to other parts and other instruments. 8th grade is all about the fine-tuned details, hence what we were just doing up on stage for the past couple of minutes here. So these students are the 6th grade students from when I started at East Middle School. And I have greatly enjoyed the journey that I have been able to go on with them thus far throughout this school year. We have 4 pieces prepared for you tonight, and we are going to start with Last Christmas. So if you partake in Whamageddon, I apologize. For those that are unaware or don't know what Whamageddon is, apparently there's a competition that people go through to try to not hear the song Last Christmas before Christmas. So, again, I apologize. This is Last Christmas. Eighth grade families will recognize a majority of this music because last Tuesday we performed all of this music, or the first three pieces, in a joint concert that we put on at Farmington High School with Farmington High School and Power Middle School. It was a really, really great performance to see what each middle school is up to, what we're kind of working on in class, and a great opportunity for the eighth graders to kind of see into the future a little bit and get an idea of what kind of music and what kind of sounds they will be able to create if and when they continue in band in high school. So this next piece is a lesser known Christmas carol, but it's a quite beautiful one, and Randall Standridge, the composer, has put together a really nice setting of it. It is called Still, Still, Still. Our next piece is a piece that, when I introed it at last week's concert, I kind of dogged on the eighth graders a little bit. But the flip side of the story is that this piece is the most challenging piece that I have ever taught to middle school students. And admittedly, like I said last week when I gave it to them, I was a little bit nervous of whether we'd be able to make it to the finish line or not, but I'm super excited to show you that not only have they made it to the finish line, but they're running straight through it. So this is Ukrainian Bell Carol. Concert G. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Concert C. 1, 2, ready, go. I'm going to take this moment while the percussion is getting set up to do the typical thank yous. I want to start from the top with Dr. Coffin, our superintendent, and everybody at Central Office, the Board of Education. Their support for these music programs allow all of these students that have been on stage and down up in the front here to be able to do what they do. Their guidance, their support, everything that they provide for us, I greatly appreciate. Coming on down to our administrators, Drew LaCroix and Scott Schneider. Their leadership at East Middle School is invaluable. The guidance that they've given me over the past couple of years and the commitment to excellence with the students at East Middle School is definitely observed and notified and noticed and appreciated. I already thanked them earlier, but Ms. Cook is in the audience, so I want to thank the counseling department one more time. I want to thank all of the teachers. Yeah, give them a round of applause. I want to thank all of the teachers at East Middle School, in particular the Essentials teachers. Before each performance, I request to do a combined rehearsal with all of the students in both class periods, every grade level, and that kind of coordination to allow all those students to miss a class in order to combine with their other classmates so they can perform together as one ensemble. I greatly appreciate, and is not always a courtesy offered in other programs, so I am very thankful for that privilege at East Middle School. A big thank you to every parent, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, brother, sister, neighbor, friend, cousin, grandparents, anybody in the audience and at home that supports these students and sits through all the squeaks and squawks and cracks that go on when they, if and when they practice at home. And so thank you all for everything that you do to support our programs. Big round of applause for you all. And then finally, I want to thank the students for their time, their commitment, their efforts. I decided that I wanted to be a band director as a former East Middle School student when I was in 7th grade. And I've never strayed on my path at that point, and I don't regret this career choice ever in my life. And it is largely in part to the students. So thank you all students for everything that you do to make my job excellent. Thank you. So who doesn't love going into the holiday season with a little sleigh ride? Me! All right, There is one more thank you that I do need to give out, and it's one that is often kind of left off the radar. This auditorium and the auditorium at Farmington High School are both really, really great auditoriums, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. So thank you to Tyler Newitt, the